one thing.
Hello, Jane. What is one thing that you want people to know about your pain research?
I think really the biggest thing that I want everyone to know is that laparoscopy is just one of the tools in our toolbox for managing endometriosis.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, endometriosis is really spoken about at the moment in the media. It's really having its hot minute, which I love. It's great for awareness about the condition, but there's also a lot of talk about the fact that laparoscopy is the only way that it can be diagnosed, and a lot of people talking about the fact that laparoscopy is our only good treatment. And that's not true, but it is a common story that we hear. So if we think about an analogy of recovering from endometriosis associated pain being a little bit like knocking down a house, okay? And I like to think that a laparoscopy is almost like a screwdriver in that situation. Yes, it's going to be helpful. It's really helpful for starting things off and for some of that fine tuning. But it's really not going to be that helpful in really knocking everything down. Really, what's going to be more helpful is having someone truly understand the complex and biopsychosocial nature of endometriosis-associated pain. And that's like our wrecking ball. That's what's going to come in and it's going to affect everything in massive ways, because understanding the complex nature of pain and the science behind pain really has flow-on effects for everything else that we might choose to do in terms of our recovery. You know, it's going to have flow-on effects for how and when we might rest and how and when we might refuel or eat, how we move and how and when we interact socially, but also, you know, the choices in things like medications that we might make, but also choices around other kind of active and passive treatment strategies. All of that will be influenced by our understanding of pain. And so if we can really help people to understand that complex and biopsychosocial nature of endometriosis-associated pain, we're going to find that their recovery is much better.
Yeah.
So my next kind of steps is looking at how we might do that. What is the most effective way that we can equip these people with endometriosis with the knowledge that they need to turn that into understanding and actioning and changing their life, not all at once, but in small little gradual steps to actually get the recovery that they're looking for and to get the improvement that they deserve.
Yeah. That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing this, Jane. I feel like that's really practical. Yeah, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much, Josh.